What's up everybody, it's Fate here, and today we're gonna take a look at some major spoilers for Dragon Ball Super Chapter 65. Again, these spoilers are all courtesy of DBS Hype over on Twitter, so take a look in the description and follow him on Twitter. So let's start and take a look at all the spoilers, because there are quite a few of them, and I think about 16 panels that got revealed today about 2 hours ago. So let's take a look at them. So in the very first one, we see that MORO'S arm has probably been broken or at least bruised and been deformed by Goku when he's fighting him in Ultra Instinct form. In the next one, we see apparently Moro on his knees with his arm twisted, both his arms twisted, with Goku on the ground talking to Jaco. Maybe they're talking about something that I don't know, because it seems that Goku is in his normal shape again, so I don't know what that's about, but it seems like he's not longer in Ultra Instinct form in this panel. Then we see that is, oh, that's the arm that Mirror's probably cut off, because the crystal is still intact. Moro thinks about that and all stuff, and they have a conversation. So this is probably where Moro reminds himself, or maybe Goku reminds him, that Mirror has cut off his arm. So here we see Goku back in Ultra Instinct form. So he is back again, and we see him. Oh, that's Moro actually looking at the arm that has been, of the hand that has been cut off by Mirrors. So here we see, oh, this is the actual transformation already. We see Mirrors here in the top crystal on his head. And we see Beerus and we talking about it, and Mirrors actually getting frustrated because Beerus probably now knows how strong Moro is, and he's probably frustrated or even scared that Goku actually let him go this far, because he probably already had the opportunity to kill him. Now we see Moro rush at Goku at full power with his newfound power. He's probably overconfident, because that's how major villains are in the series, going full ahead to attack Goku. In the next one, we see Goku concentrating for Moro's attack, taking his signature attack stance and going back to back, and actually also going into it, Moro being seemingly very confident that he can actually do some damage on Goku. So this is the previous one. So on the next 4 panels, we see Goku and Moro actually clashing, causing a destruction, or at least a wave of power so hard that it crushes a big chunk of the earth, where Mirrors has to protect Beerus, I think that's Krillin, and Jaco from actually being damaged because of the crater and the power that both gods or angels, whatever you want to call Moro, are producing. Here we see more of the fight between Goku and Moro. Seemingly Goku is actually blocking his kicks and punches without too much trouble. Seems like he still has the upper hand in power so far. And here we see Goku landing a punch on Moro and Moro blocking it on his turn. So it seems like they're going head to head, with none of them either having a major advantage over the other. So in here, and this is what I really wanted to talk about, this is a new big form that Moro has. It seems like Goku probably punched like a hole in his back, and in the next panel we see something that really resembles me of the Cell Saga. What I mean by that is when Gohan actually knocked, I think, 18 out of Cell, he made himself very big and to blow himself up. Now, I don't think that Moro is going to blow himself up by this, but it's probably something that Goku caused. It's maybe it's new transformation, maybe it's because Goku did a certain amount of damage or something. Maybe this is a, like I said in the previous video, a desperation attack, because it kind of seems like it, because Goku seems calm, but Moro doesn't seem calm at all. It seems like he's actually getting mad and nervous that he can't beat Goku at this point. And in here this gets emphasized even more with this giant form of Moro, this ugly form of Moro, with one horn being a lot longer than the other, actually trying to catch Goku because he's so much bigger now. But it seems like Goku is a lot faster, because as we know, the bigger the characters are, usually the slower they are, unless they have full control over their power. But it doesn't seem like Moro has full control over his size and power, So it seems like Goku is outspeeding him. And right here he shows that he's even outpowering him again, showing that Moro is basically in an act of desperation. Now combine this with the info that we have that the Dragon Ball Super arc of Moro is on its final end, so it's ending soon, because we already know that there's going to be a new arc after the Moro arc, so they're wrapping up the Moro arc very soon. Probably next month or the month after that, with some filler to close out the arc and to get a cool transition to the next arc. But this actually shows, at least me, that Moro is in his last futile attempts, and it seems like Goku does have the upper hand. Now, for me, this actually makes up for the bad writing that we've seen before in the very first spoilers, that Goku gives him a senzu bean. It seems like a lot of stuff is happening in this chapter. Like, the chapter is only that much pages long, and it's not very long. One chapter is usually very short, and not a huge amount of stuff happens in a chapter, but it usually builds up for the chapter after that. But it seems like this chapter has a bunch of action, a bunch of new forms, abilities, techniques, and a bunch of upsets and stuff, and I'm really curious to see what this chapter will be once it fully drops. Now, there will be a full summary coming soon, probably later today. If that drops in a decent hour, I will probably cover it as well and upload it on the channel. Also, tomorrow at 5 PM, I think CEST, the chapter 65 will come out, and I will probably cover it whenever it comes out. I will read it together with you guys, like I did in the previous two chapters, and I will upload it on the channel. So as always, like this video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see each other in the next one. Bye.